Denise Ari, and I am so happy to have you here with me this week. And this week we are doing an oracle card reading for the week of May 15th through the 21st. And I'm just shuffling up my cards here a little bit, get ourselves started. And I don't know if you can see over on the side, I have my diffuser going. I also have my Samuel. This is my great little buddy over here that I keep with me all the time. And these are, actually, let's see. I just wanted to show you here what we got. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. This is an oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed and Alberto Villoldo. Sorry. Anyways, this is a really cool book. It's very much like from the North American, like the Indians and stuff. And Colette Baron Reed worked with Alberto on this, and I find that it gives a really unique perspective and one that's very interesting. So I hope you enjoy this reading for today. We'll pull the first 3 cards here, and our first one happens to be Arrow, and this one is in reverse, so that's protection mode. Our second card is actually second card here is the Luminous Warrior, and this one also happens to be in protection mode. And then our third card, here we go, is Upper World, and this one is in upright mode. So these are our cards for this week, and wow, these are really interesting. I think we're going to have a good time reading these ones. So Arrow is typically, you know, one that we like to talk about as being pointed towards a certain direction and kind of towards a mark or something. And actually, before I even get into our card reading, I just wanted to like remind you a little bit about how I get grounded and the way I feel best prepared for doing our readings when I do these online with you all. I really do, I think I mentioned, I like to have my diffuser going, and I feel like the essential oils really get me grounded and get me into the right mindset to be ready and open for Spirit coming in to, you know, give us guidance and answer the questions we might have. And typically when I'm doing my readings and I've shuffled my cards, I'm asking the oracle, the spirits, for advice on what is the information that we need to know that's in our highest good. And it's not just the highest good of like one person or just yourself, but the highest good of everybody. So everybody watching, we're asking for that kind of an advice. So like I said, got my diffuser going over here, and I really have some of my favorite oils that I like to blend every time to get me into that right mind space, right? So some of my favorites when I diffuse essential oils include like grapefruit and lemon, and I also have some Siberian fir. I like to use Roman chamomile and even some sandalwood. So hi, I'm Denise Ari, and I am a certified oracle card reader, and I'm also an elite wellness advocate leader and essential oil educator with doTERRA. So if you like this type of, oracle readings, go ahead and hit that bell, click the subscribe button, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So just so you're aware, I've been doing business for a little over 5 years with doTERRA, and I help women create financial stability by running their own businesses with doTERRA. And did you know that essential oils can naturally enhance your mental state and put you into an uplifted mood so that you feel awesome? And I am super excited to show you, how that works for us. As I said, I diffuse, and I also want you to stick around to the end, and I will give you a free gift, and that is a PDF with all of my most powerful and pointed questions for asking the oracle cards to help guide you to finding your true purpose and power. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's go ahead and start reading these cards. Now, as I said, this first card here, which happens to be in protection mode and is the arrow. The arrow is all about going after your mark, right? And it's not always is it a direct path, but the basic premise of this card is to tell you whether or not you are on the correct path and if you are in alignment with spirit. So when this is in medicine protection or medicine mode, which is what they call reversed card, the card is asking you to admit that continuing on this path, rather than it's asking you, should you continue on this path, rather than are you shooting yourself in the foot because you're not on the right path? So have you become so attached to just winning the game that you miss your true mark, right? Sometimes we get so focused on we have to win that we're shooting after that, and we got our arrow going after our point that we're looking towards, but that may not be where Spirit is actually wanting us to go. Spirit may want us to go this way, and we're going this way. So when it's in protection, when you get arrow in protection mode, it says, be honest with yourself and make sure that you're not just going after something and that you're not actually shooting yourself in the foot because you're going in the wrong direction and that you're actually missed the mark. So what if the arrow was never meant to land where you wanted it to go? So it means now's the time to regroup, to ask yourself if what you desire is really worth your energy. This is a sign that something better is waiting. Consider the wisdom of not getting what you want. Suffering, in this case, is like a pathway to heal the parts of you that, feel unworthy. The parts that worry there isn't enough. So make peace with those voices. What is truly yours will be waiting for you. Okay? You have to remember that always. If it's meant for you, you will get it. So then when we look at the second card that we pulled, this was Luminous Warrior, remember? And this is also in reverse or medicine mode. So the Luminous Warrior, he has no enemies in this world. He is impeccable in word and deed. And he focuses on light, not darkness. So he is radiant, and you can see the radiance all around him. Radiant as the sun, and his powers, they come from speaking the truth at all costs. Okay? So, are you tempered by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battles. Your enemy is not who you think it is. So don't act from a place of anger that will damage your relationship and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. So that's what Luminous Warrior is telling us for this week. And then our third card here. Our third card is Upper World. So this card is about angels and divine helpers and ancient ones and all of the luminaries of the upper world. It is the place where you go to receive your destiny and to find out who you shall become and discover your great potential and understand, and see your undreamed possibilities. It's also the place where spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. So it's kind of, a lot of people would call it heaven, if that's what you want to call it. Or the universal, high place, the highest place. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. So clear all your distractions so you can move to a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft just a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is, in fact, the irritation that you have to solve for. Okay? So take the great leap. Trust in your angels to guide you, to help you in the right next direction. And remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small jumps. It takes a lot of practice. And it's going to take big jumps and big steps. So those are our cards for this week. And I hope they make sense for you. That you make sure you're aiming your arrow in the right direction. That you're not going down the wrong path. Understand that the spirits are out there and behind you. And don't try to create wars, because your best guidance is to take the higher path. And know that the upper world, the angels, are all there to protect you. And those little things that you see as imperfections and the worst parts of yourself, you have them because those are the things that the universe is asking you to overcome. So if you like this reading and you liked this video, make sure you like my channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And if you want to learn more about essential oils, I have a weekly online class that you are welcome to attend. I also have that free PDF that you can download where I have a complete list of all the best questions to ask Spirit when pulling oracle cards for yourself. And you can find that along with my Essential Oils 101 guide in the description below. So have a great day. Bye now.